Good morning, guys. It's Monday, January the 8th. Hope everybody had a great weekend, safe weekend. Ready for another trading week. We don't have much news this week, so I'm not sure how good of moves we're going to have, but hopefully we will have some opportunities. I'd like to thank my new subscribers over the weekend. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. For those who haven't subscribed, if you would subscribe, you'll also have to click on the notify me button when you subscribe, and then YouTube will send you a message whenever I have another video or I'm live streaming, and it makes that pretty easy by subscribing. As you notice, I don't never really say anything about trying to get so many likes and stuff like that, like a lot of them on YouTube do, because they want to get paid, because by a certain amount of likes per day they get paid. But to me, it just tells me it's not about the teaching you to trade. It's about them getting some extra money and keeping them tied to you. But I'm exactly the opposite. I don't want you tied to me. I want to be able to teach you to learn how to trade successfully, and then once you do, you don't need me no more. So for those of you who are new, first time here, my name's Terry. FX Starfleet, which is one word, is my YouTube channel. I do Forex swing trading, not day trading, even though at times there is could be a trade opportunity during the New York session, which I trade. I trade the Asian session too, and usually up till about 10, maybe 11 o'clock Eastern time. Look for opportunities in those as well for a swing trade. I don't take 8 to 10 pips, which is the norm that most people do, because I want the trade to be able to move. For instance, like this. See, this is what I look for, these opportunities. I trade 1 and 4 hours. I don't do 5, 10, 15 minutes, because I used to do that years ago and blew 2 separate accounts doing that, so no reason to go back to that. I've been successful with this since 2007, so I'm not changing anything. We're going to start out with the pound dollar, which this was an example of what I look for. Actually, I had 2 opportunities there. Most people in here would take this up move, that up move. They'd take in 8 to 10 pips, then they would get stopped out, because on an hour candle you're easily going to get stopped out when you just got a 8 to 10 pip stop loss. So look for this, look for the opportunity to push up like this. I take off half the position, let the second half run. If the trade works out like it's supposed to, the second half will always make more than the first half. And I just follow it up. For instance, like this, when it made the push up higher, I can move my stop, which originally been from here up to here. Then I can actually move to here or up under that big candle, because that was a news candle, it's huge on the 1 hour. Then when it goes sideways, pushes up, and it has to make a higher high. When it does, then I can actually move my second part of my stop over to here, either here or there, after it moved up again. And this is where we'd have got stopped out if you didn't take it up in here. But I know these lines are support and resistance line, or major. The green, dark green one, is a major resistance line, that there's going to be an issue when it gets to there. So more times than not, when that happens, like here and up here, I take off the majority of it. Maybe leave it a little bit, but usually take off the majority of it, because it's already made a big move. I'm expecting a pretty good retracement down, just like when at that one retraced pretty big, hit that one, retraced pretty big. And there on the poke down, this was on Friday on the news. The non-farm payroll, you had an opportunity to get in. It was still in a buy. There was 1, 2, 3 opportunities. Now you had to wait to be able to get into these and wait for the moves to happen, but you get rewarded on your patience. That's the 1 hour. The 4-hour is still in the sell mode, but there will be retracement opportunities like this when there's in the sell mode. Just like when it's in a buy mode, there's going to be an opportunity for a sell, because that move right there is 27.80, almost 200 pips right there. Excuse me. So the pound dollar is trying to push up. It really didn't do a good sell. You had that one candle on the 4-hour. This would have been too great a risk right there, because that high was 128.27. That high was 127.72. 20 is 55 plus a spread, 59 pip risk. That's too much. That's beyond my parameters. So I'm looking for it to push back up here to give us another sell opportunity, and that could happen during Asian session or later tonight for a sell opportunity on that. Low risk trades. Got to get up into here though. Give me an opportunity. And that's on the pound dollar. The Aussie dollar 1 hour made a buy on Friday's news, but don't like the wick. It's got to retrace some of that. It did a little bit, not much, but it has tried to push up. That's a yearly pivot. We closed below it, went lower, went up, touched it, went lower, so we may be coming back up to it for another opportunity to sell, but a third time that could be a push higher. So I'm going to look for an opportunity here if it can pull back down into here for a buy, and that will be the stop right there, because if it takes that out, then it's coming down to here. So no reason to hang on for 30 pips when you can get a better price and make up the difference. The 4-hour is still in a sell, so they're not in agreement, but like I said, there could be a short-term buy opportunity, which it looks like that is setting up for that. The pound CAD has made a 1 hour sell. Like 14 minutes ago that candle showed up. The 4-hour has not made a sell yet. It's still in buy mode, so it could only be a retracement coming before it goes higher. That's on the pound CAD. The pound yen made a 1 hour sell. There was your opportunity right there. Low risk trade when it gets up there. That high was this candle, arrow candle's 184.29. That candle's 28.6. So it's basically less than $1. If you add your spread, you're talking about $4. A $4 risk, you would already banked half of your money on the first half of the trade, and now you're following it down. So what you need right now is from here to flush down, take out that low right there, then you can move your stop. If you did get up here, that was your original stop. Now that you took off half your profit, your break even plus $1 or $2 right there, and if this was pushed down to make a lower low, now you can move it all the way down to here. So now the second half of the position is making is just as much money as the first half that you took off. And again, there's the opportunity. I see I have to wait for these arrows to show up. They don't show up all the time. I have to wait for them. And then I have to wait even after that. You know, after that happened, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours later. Even after those showed up, still had to wait. This one the same thing. After that showed up, 1, 2, 3, 4 hours later. So you still have to be patient, but your patience is rewarded when this happens. As you can see, the 4-hour is in a sell too, so they're both in agreement to the sell side right now on the pound yen. And we're looking for a retracement on this flush up here, looking for a retracement back down into here somewhere. About 181 before there'll be a next move up. Let's see, next on the agenda is Euro New Zealand. It's made a 1 hour sell. It's already tried to sell off, so you got to have a push up to to have a low risk trade, or otherwise this is just going to run away and you can't get in, so you just have to look at something else. And you look back in several hours to see if there's been a retracement back up here to where you can get a low risk trade. If not, nothing to do. The Euro New Zealand still in a buy, so they're not in agreement. So this could be just a short-term retrace coming back to the yearly pivot. Here's how the year started right here. We went above it, closed above it, came back down, closed below it a little bit, and have gone back higher. Could be a retest down to here. That could be just as far as it's going before it pushes higher. On the Euro New Zealand, the pound New Zealand's actually got the better picture. It closed above it, come back and retest. See how that's a magnet? Yearly pivot's a magnet. Come back, retested it, and exploded to the upside, but it's now made a 1 hour sell signal. That high is 204.52, and that was 29. I'm in this short, by the way. It's got in it about an hour ago, because it was within my parameters for the short. This candle, not this candle with the arrows now, this candle, the high of that, the exact high is my stop. So I got about a $21 risk on that is all. On the pound New Zealand, the 4 hour is still in a buy right now. So they don't agree, so this could be a short-term sell. The New Zealand yen made a 1 hour sell. Again, here we go. You had 2, 3, 4 opportunities right there. After the arrow showed up, you had to wait 1, 2, 3, 4 hours on that one. 9 hours on that one if you missed that one. 9 hours in the sales work, you would have taken off half the position. And now because it's flushed down like this with hardly any retracement, if it does it here, it goes sideways and then takes out the low, then you can actually move it all the way down to here. But right now it should be at the high of this candle right there, and it would be in the money because you were up here. So you're going to make money regardless. Takes the stress off when that happens. In New Zealand yen 4 hour is made the sell too, so both of those are in agreement to the downside. On the New Zealand yen, the Euro Aussie has made a 1 hour sell signal, but it has run away again. If it continues running away, nothing to do. You have to have it up in here to be able to get the sell, a low risk sell. The 4 hour has not made a 4 hour sell signal just yet. It's in a buy mode, so this could be just a short-term retracement, which you've already missed. There's nothing to do on the Euro Aussie. Euro CAD has made a 1 hour sell signal. You got an opportunity to get in that short. That would be your stop, the high of that candle. The 4 hour has not made a sell signal yet, so they're not in agreement. So this could be just a short-term sell, and more than likely it's going to be a retest of the yearly pivot. See, it had closed above it, hung on it, sprung up. I'm looking for, and it may not come down all the way, but it should come down to somewhere into here before pushing higher. But it is in a sell mode. If you want to take this trade, the high of your candle for the arrows is 146.87. It's trading at 74. That's 13 plus 3 is on my spread on the Euro CAD. That's a $16 risk is all it is right now if you wanted to get in that. Are you risking $16? The pound Aussie 1 hour has made a 1 hour sell. Let's see, the 4 hour is not made a sell yet, so they're not in agreement. But there is an opportunity there. But it's got to push up because it's been hard to get that one. Then it's pushed down. You need a little bit of push up and then for the sell to come. If it runs away, there's nothing to do there. CAD yen, there's the same thing. It's got a gap to fill here. So this is a short-term retracement. It's actually getting really close to a buy opportunity here, because it should come up and fill in that gap if it's going to go much lower, because it's got to catch that back up. So I'm going to look for a buy opportunity on the CAD yen, even though it's in a sell right now, just a retracement. The 4 hour is in a sell, so both of those are in agreement right now. But I think there's going to be a little bit of a push up before it goes lower. So that's what I'm going to look for, a retracement on the CAD yen to get into it. But nothing to do just yet, but it is close. Euro yen is in 1 hour sell. Again, it's got a gap to fill right there. So I'm going to look for a gap fill opportunity. And it's probably not going to come till probably about down here, and then opportunity to fill in the gap there, but nothing to do on it just yet. 4 hours in sell too, so both of those in agreement on the euro yen. Aussie yen's in a sell too. You actually had 1, 2, 3 opportunities to get in short. You would have banked half your position and you're still in the trade, but now you just need a better place to pull down to, which right now is right here, is where your second half position stop should be. Hopefully this is going to go sideways, continue to go lower, but it is really close. Somewhere down in here is going to be a buy opportunity, I believe, right in here. So be careful on that one if you're in it. And this is what the 4 hour looks like. It is not in a sell just yet. So like I said, this could be just a short-term retracement before it pushes up higher. But it's not where it needs to be just yet. But it is pretty close, getting close. So that one and the CAD yen are looking pretty close, and the euro yen for a buy opportunity to go up and fill in their gaps. So that's it for those. For those of you who have got any questions or comments, feel free to go to the video. This one's being recorded. It'll be posted in about 25-30 minutes. I don't do any editing, and I'm sure you've noticed that. I don't do like everybody else, try to fancy everything up. It is what it is. That's the way I look at it. Because people are either going to come and they're going to, once they figure out that I make money in this stuff, that should bring them. If not, then they want just the action. They want to be able to have 10, 20 trades a day. They figure they got to make money every single day to pay bills, but you can still pay bills by, this stuff. So why would you take 8 to 10 pips when you can get 100, 150, 200? So I'll have another video for tomorrow. So I hope everybody has a good evening. Protect your profits, move your stop losses when you can. And we will see you guys tomorrow.